the reality is that not a lot of people listen to CDs anymore. Hi and welcome to the Min Huyin channel. In this video I wanted to talk about the slow introduction of digital albums as an alternative or from a website. I mean an album that has some physical inclusions to it, but they do not have a physical CD. Enter to an app and that's how you receive the album. And in this video I thought I would discuss the pros and cons of this concept. So I have two of these type of albums. The first one that I got was Jack in the Box by J-Hope, and through that I got a QR code to Weaver's Albums app. Then for Mamamoo, for their most recent comeback, Mic On, I purchased the Nemo version, through which I got some photo cards and then a digital code that I put into the app Nemo. So let me go through these apps in question. So when you open Weaver's Albums, the front page shows all the albums available, including the ones you don't have. And then in the My Albums category, you see the albums that you have purchased. So the track list is there and you can listen to the album. And then you get your digital photo card. Mine is the same one that I got within one of the inclusions from the album. And then there's media. So there's a video thank you from Hobby. And then there's basically a digital version of a photo book with some exclusive photos. Then on the Nemo's app, the first thing you see is the album you have purchased. So you click on it and then it shows the tracks of the album. It shows a video message from Mamamoo. Then it shows clips from YouTube. I don't know if this is actually necessary. You can just go on YouTube to watch those, especially since they are teasers. So it's like, we don't need the teasers when the album is already out, you know? Then there's a gallery with some pre-released and some exclusive photos. So yes, there is much more on these apps than just on a streaming platform. So let's get into those pros first. So I think it's a really great starting point to have digital codes for an album that you can then go collect on an app. I think it's a nice idea. And first of all, the sound quality on both of these apps is incredible. It's so good. Spotify does not come close to them at all. Weaver's Albums, I think, is a slightly better sound quality than Nemo's, but they are both excellent. So I feel like just for the sound quality alone, these digital albums are a great idea. Another pro that I think is worth mentioning is that if you cannot afford a full-on album, if you do not have space or the means to purchase an album with a maybe bulky packaging, thick photo book, a CD, then this can be an alternative. Cost-wise, these digital albums with few inclusions are cheaper than main albums, and then they take up way less space. And still, even with buying a digital album, an album code with some inclusions, you are more financially supporting the artist than just streaming on streaming platform. You know, they do not give a lot of coins for streams, but at least with an album purchase you support the artist more. I have not looked into the production of CDs, but surely there's an environmental element to this as well. But then again, with all the shipping and so on, well, still, I think there are good sides to digital albums, and I think they are a great addition to these bigger albums. So let's get into those kind of cons and things that need to be improved on the apps. I feel like there are still, people who love a photo book that still want to have the physical version of it. There are collectors, obviously, who want them. Discarding photo books completely. I mean, as a fan myself, I don't know about that. I do love a physical photo book, but I also appreciate a digital photo book, I suppose. Obviously, if you are a K-pop collector, you do love a photo card. So while now these digital albums do come with a collection of photo cards, what if in the future they discard them completely? Interesting. And while I said the price point may be a pro, I can also see the con, because shipping is still quite big, especially to where I live. So the same shipping for less product or less album, I'm not sure about that. I feel like there is a great idea in digital albums. I feel like it can be developed further. I'm not sure about them being the only option available. I feel like at least at this point maybe they should be offered as an alternative or another version. But maybe in the future, who knows? I don't know. It does take space up in your phone, but the sound quality is so great, so I feel like it's worth it. And then I guess there has to be some kind of agreement with different music labels of using the same apps and so on. I feel like there's a lot of potential, and I do like that this is being utilized, but there is still need for improvement. I have Jack in the Box and Mike On as digital albums, but I also ordered Namjoon's Indigo as a digital album as well. I want to hear that sound quality. That's basically why I ordered it. I feel like there's so much better immersion with the music on these apps because of the sound quality. So yeah, in the comments below, let me know what you think of digital albums. Do you think they should replace the album format that we have in many Korean releases? Let me know and subscribe for more videos about BTS and Mamamoo.